Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I won't be too long. I just actually have a few questions, and obviously I have a few comments on this bill. I'm happy to say that, as everybody knows, this government shutdown has ended. At the end of the day, this bill is not necessary at all. And while my colleagues and people on both sides of the aisle stand here and approve of this legislation, I 100% oppose of this legislation. This is no longer necessary. The government is opening up. What is amazing in here is the broad powers that the governor has to spend this money. And I know we went through and everybody asked the question, can the money be used for this? Can it be used for that? And our chairman of finance was very clear that pretty much this money could be used for anything related to healthcare, SNAP, energy assistance, and so forth, and healthcare. Speaking of healthcare, I did have a question, for example, and I don't think anybody has asked. There's been some cuts that our president has made to certain things in healthcare, specifically to Planned Parenthood, that they were no longer be able to get Medicaid reimbursement for certain things. And it is my understanding for some of their Medicaid services, they're not being reimbursed. But Planned Parenthood of Southern New England has continued to provide these services at no cost. From what I also understand is that is in the tune of right now about $14 million. So if I understand this correctly, because that falls under the category of health care, this money that we are putting aside, this slush fund, or this candy store, I'm going to call it, that money can be used to pay Planned Parenthood in the tune of $14 million. Is that correct through you, Madam Speaker?
Representative Horn.
Through you, Madam Speaker, again, if federal action, which has taken place here, results in a shortage or, a reduction in funding to, for example, Planned Parenthood, which provides health care, yes, that would qualify under this bill. The governor would have to propose it and we would have to approve it, but that could qualify. Through you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Mastrofrancesco.
Thank you. So that actually goes to prove that this is not to fund emergencies. The government was shut down and possibly this bill was necessary a week ago because maybe people were not getting their benefits that they truly needed. But they don't need it anymore because the government has reopened. This bill is clearly a target to undo what our president has been trying to do, to take the fraud and abuse out of certain things, out of certain fundings for certain programs. And what this program is doing, what we're doing right now, is we're just restoring all of that. This bill is no longer necessary, and its abuse of power is undermining everything that I believe our great president has done. This bill should no longer exist. What we should be doing right now, today, is this. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Representative.